Thanks, Coach. Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Yo, what's up? I thought we just weren't going to do it. No, I just saw you guys send me the thing.
Well, it might not work because I accidentally banned myself off my Twitch account, so I have to set up YouTube streaming. But I don't know if the YouTube stream is up.
I'm trying to watch it now.
I have a viewer, which is the weird thing, but I can't see the stream myself.
Oh, Cern, you're on YouTube right now?
Yeah. Well, someone has actually got onto the stream, but I can't see it myself.
I can't see the stream either.
Let me link my YouTube account, one sec.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can view it in YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just using the YouTube app.
I have 2 views now and a comment, but I can't find it myself. Why am I on Twitch? Dude, I have no idea what's going on. Am I on Twitch? Right, that should be my YouTube account and that should be where I'm live.
I'm watching you now.
Oh, you got up? Oh, well, if you got up then that's good. Because
I can hear myself too, so we're good to go.
Alright, can you link it in game streams? Because I can't get it myself.
Yeah, you did link it in game streams.
Oh, and it worked for you?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, okay, well, it's not working for me, but as long as it's working for you, it should work for others.
You have it linked in game streams. I just went to the YouTube app and, yeah, Danny, go ahead and join.
I was about to say, like, I'm in the party, but I can't, like, see the stream on my PlayStation. So I can watch it on the on my phone.
Yeah, you can watch it on your phone. I can hear your voice, so you're sharing your voice.
How does it work? Do I just mute or do I just not speak? Or like, I don't know.
You mute yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yourself, yes.
Alright, we're starting now, yeah. I'm gonna take my mic off.
Alright, Danny, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm here. Alright, I'm about to say we got Clement. Oh, shit.
Welcome, everybody. We got the AFC Suck Bowl featuring 2 of your favorite boys, the most recent Super Bowl winner in Rag.
And also the worst GM in the league.
Didn't happen on that play.
And the Offensive Rookie of the Year Factory.
You know, actually, people have claimed controversy for Rag's strategy. They say that anybody could just trade the top 10 picks and then develop offensive rookies and trade them again.
Yeah.
But you know, like, it takes a strong-willed man to just, like, take that cap from me.
You raise a good point, my boy.
Alright, but, you know, honestly, like, for as good as offense as he is, he's not getting off to a good start here.
No.
3rd-11, about to go 3-0 already, probably.
Looks like Phil's got that conservative ball carrier for options. Probably a smart move. Rag always has a trick up his sleeve. Ooh, I don't know about that throw. That throw looked good. But he had a much more open drag route going to the left.
But you're actually a little bit ahead of me because I just saw him get the completion, and that is ridiculous. I cannot believe he just caught that for the first time.
If you need to, you can kind of like go out for a second, and then it'll reset for you. It'll reset your time. I don't think it does that on Twitch though. Okay, let's see this route Rag's got right here. Good throw. Maybe could have waited a second for it to unfold, but that'll be good enough for a 2nd and 7 from his own 31. Let's see what Rag's got cooking now.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely behind you. I went back and checked everything, and I just saw him. He's still picking his play.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here, if you need to, just pause and redo it, and you should be fine. Second
oh,
and
wow,
7.
Rainey gets free on the screen. Oh, that's gone. He's gone. That's a touchdown.
With a little bit of swerve action from Rag. Oh, good stop by the Colts defense.
He's rumbling, stumbling.
But that is good enough to get him to the 24-yard line. Looks like Phil threw an Overstorm Brave at him. Not necessarily the best idea in a scenario like that.
Oh, and then Clement's gone. He's taking him to the house. Oh, wow.
Oh, with the dirty spin and the missed hit stick on the 2-yard line.
You know, honestly, I feel like we're just not completely here. Like, without the British accent, I feel like this isn't as good as it should be. I'm going to start talking in a British accent.
This is an American broadcast. We have some great British hosts, but this is an American broadcast. So suck it, Dave. All right, a little bit of good-natured fun. Now we're back to the action. It's going to be Phil out on the 26-yard line with the return. What do you think Phil's going to be bringing out on offense?
I think he's going to be bringing out a nice combination of fumble, interception, because Connor Shaw is the worst quarterback to ever come out of the SEC.
Wow, big claim.
Oh, we have a loss of 5 already.
Trying to get some of Rag's action used against him with that screen right there. Don't think it's going to be working too well. Rag giving a little bit of cushion on defense.
You know, most people wouldn't go to no huddle right after losing 5 yards. You know, Phil's got the biggest balls in the league out there. You know, that comeback
right there. That was nice.
Well, we saw him there trying to get
little inside zone, good enough for a couple yards. Maybe 1, yep, 1 yard on the game.
If you keep moving laterally.
So I've been hearing a lot of rumors out of Jacksonville this week that say Micah Fitzpatrick is primed for a big game. He says he is the self-proclaimed Mr. Pick-6, and I heard that he is looking for at least 2 in this game.
Well, I would love to see that happen, but the chance of 2 pick-6, come on, not against a guy like Phil.
Yeah, but you also forget that Miles Jack used to play for the Jaguars, and he was good for at least 3 every single game.
Yeah, that is true. That's a great point. Coming out in gun formation. I didn't see what it was.
This is a big third down stop for Jacksonville. Let's see what they have the walls on it. Try to get a lead. Oh, that was a good cover spot for Patrick. Oh, wow. Oh,
what? Oh, what a drop. That's kind of a frightful animation. I will say one issue that I've been seeing with Phil that I've noticed in myself is he's continuing to back up too far in the pocket. You need to be trusting your O-lineman a little more, because the more you back up, the more they will push around those edges, and instead of it being a one-on-one, they'll just be able to go downfield and get that sack a little easier.
Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. You know, like I learned that, you know, when I first started playing Madden on 2005.
We still have December left. We're only in November. But
all right, in the 12-yard line, looks like Rag's going to start out with maybe an audible. Okay.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking.
I like this run. This is something I do with my boy Derrick Henry a good bit.
Right where they're sitting.
You know what's so special about Rainey is that not only is he one of the better power backs in the league, but he doesn't sacrifice any of that speed. So he's still like, I think he's got like 92 speed or something.
100%. Yeah.
So that's really what makes him dangerous.
Good enough for the first down.
Oof, risky move right there, but it turns into a first down.
Alright, now I got it up on my TV, so I'm able to I'm gonna play some music and shit.
Nice.
Wide open receiver complete.
You know, right there, if I was Rag, you know, he's getting thrown a lot of Overstorm blitz at him, or Overstorm Brave blitzes at him. You'd think you should be able to see the men lining up in the same way. See, there's another, again, Overstorm Brave.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, you think with a receiver like Rainer or Kiersa Dori, he'd want to like take them over the top and go deep. I think he's actually about to do that now here with Rainer. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is about to be a touchdown if he can get the throw. Oh, no. He didn't throw it to Rainer.
Yeah, I was thinking Rainer on the one-on-one, too. Phil's just throwing those Overstorm Braves at him.
He can run for it.
Rag better be paying attention to that little box in the bottom left. I'm sure he's going to be catching on pretty soon.
There he goes.
All right, a draw.
Oh, wow. What an amazing. Oh, and he goes back to it. I'm surprised he did not fumble there.
Wow,
so
same.
10 at the 38.
Another man blitz in the cover 2.
That was a great first down pickup.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I like this route out of Rainey. I'm always a big fan of Texas routes from running backs.
Oh, and the Overstorm finally hits him.
Big sack. Big sack.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rag letting the time run out. It's going to be 7-0 Jaguars heading into the second quarter. He's been running a lot of gun formation. Now it looks like we're going to get a strong play. Let's see what we get out of this.
Oh, the double. Oh, okay, so he hot routes one receiver in, the other one's still running the inside post. Oh, the quick little check down.
That's not bad. It'll set him up for about a 3rd and 7, it looks like.
Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Big 3rd down. The Jaguars season is on the line here. You know, you think Raider could go through for a streak right here, but he's not going to audible him.
You know, he just changed the Dory to a smart route to a streak. Let's see if it pays off. He's got the one-on-one.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now.
Yeah, Rags, you know, if there's one thing that he's been doing real good, even since the 1 or 2 times that I've played him, is keeping that quarterback nice and sticky.
What about I say, if he gets another first down from a spin, I'm going to just have a hard
I'm going to shit myself.
He had X wide open.
He did.
All right, so for the 17th time this game, Overstorm Brave called on defense.
You know, if I was Rag, I would start beginning to exploit that. You know, a lot of times when I had Derrick Henry and people were continuing to blitz me, I could get a breakout run pretty easy. That might be what he's doing. Nope. Enough for 6 yards on the game, putting him at 3rd and 16. Looks like we got to see a pretty big pass play out of him right here. If he's going to continue to be running these man blitzes, I think Rag's going to be able to see what it's going to take to exploit him.
Looking to throw. Clement. Now Clement fumbles the football, and the Colts pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, see, that's just not
big fumble.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning.
No, that looked like if it was a quarterback that had last ditch, he would have been fine. And especially if that was in the league in real life, he did have his arm in throwing motion. I don't think that would have counted as a fumble.
The pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
I was about to say, you know, realistically, if you're Rag, you know you got to be feeling pretty rough.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
A little bit of curb your enthusiasm. Thank you, Danny. Needed that.
Give this time to the tailback. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
All right, let's see if Phil can capitalize on this. Flynn gets a nice little run. I have no idea who this Flynn guy is. Do you want to educate me more?
Flynn is an unfamiliar name to me. I've always been seeing the Colts use Marlon Mack. This must be a drafted rookie.
3rd and 6.
I'm not familiar myself.
But say, if you take a break and look into the lounge of the Discord, you'll see Steven flexing his fake Super Bowl trophy with an 18-2 record as the Los Angeles Rams.
Wow.
I've never been more jealous of anything in my life. That's got to be a
bad throw out of Phil. That might have been due for a quick grounding. Or a quick throwaway, I mean.
Alright, well, first field goal attempt of the day. Let's see if you can hit it. And the British flag
is good.
Could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity.
None of that shitty British flag. I think we've all experienced that a time or two.
So, do you think that that's his fullback kicking the ball, or he just doesn't know the kickers don't work really good?
22-yard line.
I think that is his fullback kicking the ball.
To begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for.
And now the Jacksonville Jaguars will return to the field. Clinton and Rainey coming back to do some dirt.
Finally, something I've been waiting to see the whole game. Stretch left, a broken tackle.
Oh, wow.
Nice stutter step. Oh, my gosh. What an excellent run from Rainey right there.
Looks like a gain of 22 yards.
Back to throw. Clement.
Been waiting on a stretch the whole game. I like this play call I see here. A nice little play fake. Deep post.
Oh, wow.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush.
Sack right there.
Time and time again.
They come up on second
running
and long,
rush outside right there.
Not been there this afternoon.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Rag capitalize on this. He's got a 5-wide set right now. 5 blocking. Oh, it's a draw. Oh, a quick clip and he stumbles. No gain on the play. Another overstorm Brave.
Down. 3rd and long for the Jaguars. Will we see another overstorm Brave? I'd like to think that the Jaguars have to be taking a deep shot here.
I would bet the house on it, my boy.
Taking an 11-point lead early going into halftime would be amazing.
That would be. I like this wheel route we're seeing here at an 81. All right, he's going to choose to audible it a little bit. Double move, deep post. Square. Oh! Man, if he had one more second.
And now that is the 5th time that Cliff has been sacked tonight. He is going through it. You got to think that Jacksonville should have been, investing in their offensive line in these top 10 picks.
Yeah, you would think so. You would absolutely think so, but we are not seeing that today.
Certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
Connor Shaw, former Gamecock.
Come January.
Let's see, can they win? Can he lead his team to take the lead? Oh, they got a halfback screen?
Another screen.
Number 3 goal in the
you'd like to think that maybe if Colts had a little bit more variety in his play calling, if he'd be able to make some more moves up and down the field.
Yeah, 2 and 6 for 10 yards. Who is this? Danny Roberson of the Cowboys yesterday? Jeez. All right, I like what I'm seeing out of Jags here. An aggressive defensive play call. Using on Minka. We're seeing an audible to the left out of Flynn.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good coverage by Rag right there. That looks like an interception.
And there's Fitzpatrick. Will he get the pick? Oh, he doesn't get the pick six.
That was a fantastic look from Rag, being able to pull off his man headed towards the right side and back in the middle where he was supposed to be. And, I think he wasn't even supposed to be there. I think he was more of a pass rusher on that play. But regardless, that was a great play by Rag. Great field vision.
Definitely. So now he's finally, honestly, I don't even think he's got in the red zone. Or this will be a second red zone opportunity if he can make it up here. Will he actually capitalize and get some points on the board? For somebody who's as good as offense, he's getting off to a slow start. You expect more than 7 points.
I agree. That was like a cover 2 press play out of Phil. With as much as he's got at wide receiver, if I see a press, I'm going to opt for a couple streaks. At least give it a shot. It's only on the 31-yard line.
He has on the outside.
Exactly. Yep. Little read option here. I don't think he needs to be going too tricky. He's throwing out a lot of read options. I think Colts see a lot of what's coming.
This is the perfect time to hit the tight end. He has to see this. He has to see it. Literally, the game is telling him. Okay, so good user instead of blitzing with letting the guy blitz.
That works. That works, absolutely.
Oh yes, the Z spot and go. This is a classic favorite of mine.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands
stop and go.
Oh man, he had that open. He had that open. Oh my gosh.
You'd like to think this is why Lawrence Clement did not lead the Jaguars to the Super Bowl last year, because he was missing wide open wide receivers. Like, how could you miss a former top 10 picking with one of your best wide receivers wide open?
They're mobile, agile.
Oh, what a run up the middle, broken tackle for the touchdown. Wow.
And the Jaguars are back on the board from a second touchdown run by Lawrence Clement. Jaguars are feeling hot. Taking it into halftime with an 11-point lead, hopefully, or will the Colts actually put a touchdown on the board? They've already given up 112 rushing yards so far, so hopefully their offense can try to match that.
It's going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Danny, what do you think the key is for Phil's offense headed into the second half?
I think that he needs to start doing a little bit of play action, like try to catch Rag off guard with his user, something like that. Maybe try to take a deep shot, something over the middle. He's got a good wide receiver out there.
I agree.
I like the draw, but you know, like that's just it's not sexy in a 2-minute drill.
4 rushes for 7 yards and 10 yards passing on offense. I think we're going to need to see a little bit more production out of Phil in general.
Oh, wow,
good
that's
spin move.
Get out of bounds.
There you go. Didn't need to call the timeout because he did go out of bounds, but hey, not my life. Got a 4-wide set. Calling some audibles. Let's see where Fitzpatrick is going to be on this play.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Going for a deep slinger with the PI. Maybe not the best call to the Jaguars user, but hey, his defense has stood up pretty well at this point. Colts is now in the red zone. Let's see what he does with it. Ooh, good user tackle for loss right there. All right, so Phil's got one more timeout, 20 seconds left on the 22. You know, best case scenario right here, you can go for the conservative 3 points, but I think if he's wanting a touchdown, that would keep it still a very close game at this point.
Oh, most definitely. Luckily, he got saved there with the incompletion, so he didn't take a sack and have to burn his timeout.
Does Connor Shaw have a last ditch?
I'm not sure. It looks like he has gamblers, so he might.
Right. 3rd and 15. Jags option to give some cushion.
Oh, and this is a classic from many of the WWE boys, a jet touch pass.
I was just about to say he was taking a page out of his dear friend Patriots playbook, who uses about half of his plays on a jet touch pass.
From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is good.
And Phil smartly is going to opt for the 3 points. Looks like headed in the half, we'll have the score of 14-6. How about it?
Hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with the coach at our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, we're in halftime with the Jaguars holding an 8-point lead and picking the ball up. You know, honestly, getting the ball here at the start of the half, kicking that field.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in
all right,
the
let's see what we got cooking here.
Cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with
Tight formation run up the middle. Looks like a face mask on play. It is.
Pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I believe my commentating partner has gone radio silent now.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
How about you, Danny?
The scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
All right, I'm liking the close formation, single back.
Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now, meanwhile, here's a
flipping the play here.
throw that's knocked away and
oh
incomplete.
no, you had a check down left there, Phil. You don't need to go for the big gain every time. You did have your check down left wide open. Probably could have turned into a first down.
You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11
Very
sheet
close
of
to an
paper.
interception right there, too.
Poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest.
All right, got a full wide set coming out of Colts right here. 3rd and 7 on the 48-yard line. See what he's got cooking.
Credit the secondary.
You had that check down right. Little playmaker action, overthrown. Could have easily been a first down if he was on the money with that. Colts is going to have to go ahead and punt off the ball.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
Ooh, tough bounce. Couldn't be on the 14-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
All right.
Oh my God, I'm such a dumbass. I'm sitting here thinking that you went silent. My fucking controller was dead.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I heard your voice cut out and I was like, what the hell?
No, I thought it was you, and I looked at my controller and the thing is off. I'm like, oh my dumbass. I'm over here like commenting on the game, like, oh well, fuck, Mark, I guess I'll do it by myself. Sorry for the radio silence, everybody. I am back. Oh, that is a terrible run backwards by Quinn.
Oof. Another man blitz out of Phil. He's got a lot of confidence in his players to be continuing with the man blitz. I like this deep post out of Rayner and the cross with Ruben.
I see, honestly hasn't even heard him though, because Rag hasn't been able to exploit it and take a deep shot yet. He threw that way too early, and that is a pick.
Much too early.
Sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block.
I'll be right back. Just a second.
And now they're set up inside the red zone.
All right, now the Colts have their best field position of the day. Let's see if they can do anything.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Oh. Kirkland, oh, he almost got into the end zone.
Oh, I missed a big play, it looks like. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a 12-yard gain to the 2-yard line. The Colts have to score here. They need points. Oh, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Flynn.
Touchdown, Colts.
As his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
Carl Weezer is tuning us to the sounds of Red Bones by Childish Gambino.
So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game.
Oh, the amazing 2-point conversion. He had a push way more open, but he takes the hard throw.
Still went for the tough ball anyways. What a guy.
And now the Jaguars try to take the lead back. They've given it up. They have done nothing since the second quarter. Will they capitalize?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got
it looks like we're going to get some of the WWE boy medicine right here at the Jet Touchdown.
Oh, wow. This Ruben guy is ridiculously fast.
Great stick work from the Jags user right there.
They love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
We're here at the Krusty Cooch.
Oh, breaking news, this broadcast is interrupted.
New item, and as you can see, it's really pumping. That's right, canned coochie.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You heard it here, folks. We got a new brand of canned coochie.
2nd and 9 now. It's It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh gosh, that was so close to being an interception. You gotta think that Clement would have a worse completion percentage than 9 out of 11 with some of the throws he's been making. Some of the throws that he hasn't made.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
No, I want to see more single back formations out of the Jags user right here. But hey, you know, if it ain't broke.
All right. This is the time. You're getting pressed all in the top.
Nowhere to escape, and
Those
he goes
corners
down.
must have ridiculous
This
pressure
offensive line
man.
flat out cannot handle
There's
this
just
pass
no
rush. We've
room
seen
for
it
you
demonstrated
to
time
use
and time again.
You had Square on that break there, Rag. Oh, that's a tough play to watch.
But I say the rate this is going, he's going to be hitting the dirt at least 10 times today, no question about it.
No question.
Oh,
very nice job
taking a page out of Rags
He'll
look for
get
the spin
23
move.
yards all told.
A very slow spin move pays off for an extra 6 or so yards down to the 33-yard line on his own side of the field.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start.
Let's see what he's got now. This could separate him.
There's about 10 minutes left to play, Mark. Who do you think is going to take this game?
You know, I've got a lot of faith in the former Super Bowl champion from last year. We've seen some great defensive using from him, but he needs to put it together on offense. And not let breakout runs like that happen. Good for a 9-yard gain.
I was about to say, if Phil could just get like 3 yards here, 6 yards there, he'll be perfectly fine and take time off the clock. Honestly, well, there it goes. As I said, can you take it to the house? To the 20, to the 30. And he stopped at the 19-yard line.
Oh, wow. Great breakout run. Starting to even out those yards per carry numbers a little bit. About 8 yards every carry now.
And that was going nowhere at all.
Nope.
Field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra
I like what I'm seeing in the defensive play calls. I like the 3-4, opting for big nickel inside the 30-yard line. That's a very interesting play call. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Looking to throw on second down. Shaw. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp.
You know, if I were him, I'd be loading the box a little bit. But he's going to be going to a pass play. Nice little out route, good enough for 5 yards. That'll work. 3rd and 8.
Third down.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Got Connor Shaw with the X factor now.
Oh wow, that was a good run. Did he get the first down? Looks like he was stopped inches short. Yep, 4th and inches. Does he go for this? Oh, he kicks the field goal. He decides to take the points, or maybe we could see a pick here.
You know, hey, you're up against a tough opponent. You still have the other 8 minutes in the 4th quarter to play. Why not go ahead and take those extra points?
Yeah, let's say it's not a terrible decision.
They needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys. Need you to
it's going to be a big drive for the Jags user right here. Let's see what he cooks up.
To make sure we
see what kind of return he gets.
You know, every time I see number 12 out there, I think it's D.D. Westbrook, the wide receiver that he gained an X factor against the Seahawks for and then just dumped him like he was a piece of trash. That's a shame
like a piece of hot garbage. Oh, I love the stretch play out of Rag here. This is one of my favorite plays to do myself.
Urgency for them going on offense right now, but they have to do it.
Had one man to beat, but that is still good for a gain of 5 yards. Not a bad run right there.
Like, even though Brady has speed, you like to think that that Jacksonville would try to run it in between the tackles. He is a power back by nature. Like, running downhill is his specialty, so I'd like to see him try to get in between the tackles and break through and actually, you know, like, carry the team down the field on his back rather than trying to get an angle.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Maybe 2nd and 5 now.
Oh, there he goes. He put his head down. He was able to knock the DT back to save himself from losing yards.
There you go. Not a bad run right there.
The Jaguars on 3rd down.
Not a bad run. That's going to set him up for 3rd and 3. We're seeing more of the overstrong Brave. And I think as Colts gets more comfortable, he's been going out of it.
But instead it just
that was a bad decision.
That was not a wise decision.
Now.
And this is why he hasn't scored since halftime. He has not been that effective on the offensive side of the ball. Aside from 2 ridiculous runs by Clement. Oh, no! Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just...
That's going to be a big punt loss from the Colts.
You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer. And put your defense in a bad spot.
That honestly, that happened against the Seahawks in the divisional matchup against the Packers, and the Packers were on the 1-yard line, and they could not punch the ball in.
Colts load in the box, but the stretch left will pay off for a good, clean 7 points from the Jaguars. It's going to be a touchdown reigning.
Yeah, hopefully this lag affects Rag and he misses the field goal. He doesn't, so now the Colts will have to score a touchdown and then take the lead back. So,
wow, that was very... Go ahead, sir.
I was just saying, if you're in this position and you're the Colts, do you stick with what you've done on offense that's gotten you down the field, or do you want to try something else? Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no!
The string of bad luck continues for the Colts.
Oh man.
Make sure you have eyes towards the return guy.
So now the Jaguars, realistically, they just need to run the clock out.
They could pull away right here pretty easy. If I am the Jags, I'm going to be going for some more stretches. Maybe a couple more inside zones out of a gun formation to throw them off a little bit. But there's no reason for him not to run the ball right here.
Yeah, there really isn't a reason unless you want to try to ice the game here. Like, I like aggressive play calling because if it's personally me only being up 4, I would definitely take a shot on second down to the end zone.
Although you do have a field goal which could set you up for the 7-point lead.
Exactly. So you don't want to take a sack here. That's the issue. You don't want to take a sack. You don't want to take a fumble. So if you want to be conservative, you could just run the ball the whole time. But like that's not fun. This is a divisional game. Both teams are doing pretty decently. So you want to try to make a statement and let teams know that you're not scared and you're out there to beat anybody that you possibly could beat.
Absolutely.
All right, so now we're going with the QB blast after all.
Oh, we got a quick breaking news from a former Democratic presidential candidate, Bernie Sanders. Let's see what he has to say right here.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
Another big-time run, and it sure looks like the leverage game is being run by the offensive line.
Wow, interesting message there from Bernie Sanders.
That does not fit with his socialist agenda, but like, who cares? It's 2020. And Randy almost carried the Colts defense into the end zone, but
man, down to the 1-yard line.
He stopped short like Frank Costanza.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess.
Rag not being too sloppy on his pass plays. If he gets in with a touchdown right here, this could easily put away the game.
And there goes Lawrence Clement with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. Not bad for a running back.
Jaguars going up 10, now 11 points.
No question about it. And you talk about on his back.
Wow. Is this game over for the Colts user?
It definitely seems like it is, but there's still 5 minutes and 20 seconds. A quick score here could erase all of that.
Quick score, onside kick recovery. There's definitely different ways this could play out.
So you don't even need to get the onside kick here necessarily because he still has 2 of his timeouts in the 2-minute warning. But this is barring he scores it within the next minute.
If Rag doesn't load the box too much, I would definitely be looking for a breakout run here. Again, I know there's a lot of emphasis for me on run plays, but hey, smoke him if you got him, baby.
Yeah, but and all that said, I would be kind of worried about passing here because these are the types of moments that Minka Fitzpatrick makes his mark. Late in the game, tries to get a game-sealing interception at pick 6. Gotta be careful. Oh wow, that was a great pass. That was a good find.
Absolutely, great play. Great play for the Colts user. That's going to put him on the other side of the field at the 44-yard line. A quick no huddle. I believe this is gun double stack. if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow, You hate to see your running back drop it when he's open. He was probably scared he was going to get hit, but still, you got to hold on to that.
You know, if this was earlier in the cycle, somebody might be hitting the cell score after this.
Oh, well, actually, it doesn't even matter. Oh, they're amazing.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because
down to the 21-yard line with the nice stick work. And I can tell you that's one thing, Danny, that we are not short of today is fantastic stick work from both users.
Definitely. There's one thing that British people know, I've heard, is that they know how to work a stick.
Absolutely.
No, honestly, the Colts they've been making some really good play calls and stuff. I would spike it here, you know, like save you some thought.
Absolutely. To get right back into this football game. From the gun, Shaw. And he's got his target.
Oh, Brian Dawkins Jr. went away from his zone and gave up the touchdown to Kirkland. The Colts
back of the end zone.
The Colts have brought it within 5. They need to go for 2 here to try to make it a field goal game.
Yep, I agree. It's not going to make a difference if you miss or make. It's not going to make a difference if you miss or make a field goal, but you do need that 2-point conversion right now to make it a 1-possession game.
He's already converted one today, so let's see if we can get the second. Oh, yes, he was open. Perfect. That's exactly what you need right there. So do you go the onside kick or you kick it off? That's a good decision. You got 2 timeouts in a 2-minute
You know, it depends on how much faith he's got in his defense, I think.
And I think he has a lot of faith in his defense, seeing as he's ran the same play at least 20 times, it feels like.
Absolutely.
But, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know? Like, this is the last season, you know, like, who cares?
You know, some people are wash, rinse, repeat. Phil, the Colts users, wash, man, blitz, repeat. Am I right? I mean, jeez. Great blocking.
Doesn't call the timeout. I kind of like that because, like, that way you don't, like, risk wasting the timeouts if he does hit the first down.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is not a good decision by Clement at all. The Jaguars should not be running a pass.
Pinch buck. Oh, that smells like a man blitz to me. And you know what? That doesn't smell too good.
Back to throw.
I mean, so you gotta hope that Phil is playing back here and not trying to play it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow. A great conversion.
An absolute dart of a pass.
You hate to see it if you're a Colts fan.
Time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Colts are probably hoping for the days of yore where you had quarterbacks such as Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning. I don't know who this Connor Shaw guy is.
Connor Shaw is the former quarterback for the South Carolina Cocksuckers. He replaced the drunk Steven Garcia, and he ended up going to the... Oh, that's a touchdown. Easy picking.
Wow.
And
the O-line giving just enough time for him to get settled in the pocket and let Rayner break open for that touchdown run right there. That's going to put him up 10 points, 2-possession game. You know what? I've seen crazier, but at the end of the day, it looks like we're going to be able to wrap this game up.
The Jaguars have taken this game, it seems.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards.
Will the Colts be able to make it any closer? If the Colts come back and win here, it will be the most impressive comeback I've seen in RML history ever since the 17-0 comeback in the AFC Championship. Oh wait, which AFC Championship? The one where the Colts gave up the 17-0 lead, or the one where the Steelers?
Wow.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
Big undercut right there to the Steelers and Colts users.
They're enjoying the heck out of this show because most
of garbage throw from Connor Shaw. You know, 2 fun facts I got right here for you. Connor Shaw in college never defeated Texas A&M, not one time. And when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band.
2 minutes left to play in this football game.
That's amazing.
On EA Sports.
I was about to say,
in possession of the football as we get you reset.
I can't. I'm not going to do it. I was about to say, like, as soon as you said that, Dave, like, appeared in the chat.
It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult
tough break there for the Colts user. And, you know, like I was saying earlier in the game, a lot of pass plays you've just been seeing Phil sink back into the pocket. Not super helpful for him in the long run.
Definitely not. Oh, but a nice completion on second down there to keep everything alive. Let's get a no huddle here. I want to see a shot over the top. There's going to be a spot open on those on the numbers, I think. Going deep.
After that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made in the Jaguars 19.
You think that Jacksonville would have been able to intercept that with the ball hawks they have on their defense?
Oh yeah.
And he's sacked back to the 24.
Oh, that's game. That sack's going to end it right there. Rasheem Green, the former Seattle Seahawk. He was traded after a great second season to the Chargers, so the Seahawks could get Joey Bosa.
Now, where did we see all this passing the first 3.5 quarters of the game?
You know, maybe you like to think that because it's been opening up the opportunity for the run. You think that the Colts should have been passing a lot sooner.
Absolutely, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe too little, too late. I believe it is.
Oh my gosh! It was amazing.
What a spectacular catch.
Somebody's channeling Randy Moss, but you'd like to think that's a little, too late, because the chances of getting an onside kick in this game are bar none. It's almost impossible.
It's tough, but it's doable. You know, if I were him, I would see him maybe kick it closer to the left. That 10 yards is really not as far as you think. Let's see what we have.
Oh my God, he almost got it.
Oh my
goodness. He was an inch away from it, and as soon as he hit the 10 yards, it went right out of bounds. Oh, that was so close. You know, I don't think the Colts should be ashamed of it at all. They were 3 points away from winning this game, where Madden literally handed the ball to the Jaguars 2 times inside of the red zone. On 2 straight drives, giving up 2 touchdowns. That, you know, the defense wasn't even tired out there. It's hard to defend a small field 2 times in a row. It's kind of heartbreaking. But, you know, like I said, now the Jaguars should be at the top of their division now with this win, with a clear hold of it going into the second half of the season.
Making a big case for another Super Bowl repeat. Let's see what we got going on.
And maybe
headed into the rest of the season.
Well, you know, you'd like to think if history repeats itself, the Jaguars need their starting quarterback to become injured to get to the Super Bowl, because the last 2 Super Bowls this user has won have been with backup quarterbacks. So, like I said, if they want a chance, Clement needs to tear his ACL.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at
Well, let's see what the training team wants to put him through in terms of practice.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis,
we'll
thank
see.
our entire crew.
Well, that's all we have here for today, folks. Thank you for joining us on CBS television. We are not Tony Romo and Phil Simms. We are the Gas Lord and Mr. Danny. So, you know, until next time, you guys have a nice day.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Take it easy.